Hello viewers, welcome to another brand new episode of our English classroom. Here I am Pramod and I'd like to welcome all of you to my channel. And in this channel you will get several videos on grammatical notes along with some vocabulary materials, also some presentation skill developing videos. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the latest update. And I would like to inform you that I have started a series on tense, and today I'm going to discuss about past continuous tense. Well, it's also known as progressive tense. Well, any action that is going on, it is actually the continuous action, but we can use this continuous action in three different tenses like present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. Now the point is, what is actually the past continuous is? Well, any action that was happening in the past time. That means the action was going on or the action was happening, it was occurring in a certain past time. Remember this thing, in a certain or in a specific past time. Here you need to mention. Okay, so what's the structure? Well, continuous tenses usually follow a similar pattern or the similar structure, because in every continuous tense the verb is in verb ing form. Okay, so you need a verb ing form when you're using past continuous, as well as you need to maintain the tense by using the appropriate auxiliary verbs. Yes, in present continuous we use am, is or are, these types of auxiliary verbs. But in the past or in past continuous tense, we need to change the auxiliary verbs and we need to use the past form of these auxiliary verbs. And that's the reason here we are using was and were with our verb ing form. So that's the simple way to remember. That means whenever you are using a continuous tense, you are using the ing form of the main verb, but depending on the tense you will change the auxiliary verbs, and whenever you are using the past continuous specifically, you need was and were as your auxiliary verb. So here it is. So the action was taking place in the past. The structure is very simple: subject, was, were, verb, ing, and object. So here are some examples, and these examples will explain in what situation you need to use the past continuous tense. Well, the number one point is, suppose last night someone or a person is doing any action and you need to mention this now at the present time. So you can use sentences like he was watching a movie last night, or I was watching a movie last night. Number two, the boys were playing in the field yesterday. Again, the action was happening in the past time and I need to mention this at the present moment, and that is the reason I am using the past continuous tense. Remember, the action was going on in the past time. So these are the indicators like yesterday and last night. It will help the reader to identify or to understand actually the time is about a past time. Well, number three, it's a very interesting one. When he was reading a book when I entered his room. Actually here he was reading, it is the actual part of the sentence. It's called clause, but I'm not going to talk about clauses right now. So he was reading a book, and here I mentioned the time by using when I entered his room. It means that in the past time I entered his room, and on that very moment this person was reading a book. Okay, so that is the thing, very simple thing. Even example 4 tells us last night I was suffering from headache, so it's last night. And number 5, we are not performing well in 2023, so the year indicates a past year. And the final example, she was not sleeping last night, so the action is in the negative form, but the action was not happening. So in the past time it was not happening, and that is the reason we are using past continuous tense in negative form. So I hope this video will help you a lot. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye and have a nice day.